Deanna asked, hey, I've got 3 hats on right now, teacher, director, owner. I want to take off that teacher hat and only be director, owner. How present should I be and what are my jobs? I had that exact same experience happen to me. When I started my preschool, I was wearing the 3 hats. I was the one-woman show, the teacher, the director, and the owner. And it was kind of exhausting, as you can imagine. The very first year, though, it started out small, only 24 students total, so we had a very small preschool family base. But because I was still learning everything, I did wear all the hats. I wasn't ready to hire yet. Some people, though, are ready right out of the gate to immediately hire their preschool teachers and just get rocking with their preschool. That's awesome. You don't have to wear the 3 hats straight from the top. But if you are starting out and you've never hired anyone and you've never taught preschool before, you may want to wear the 3 hats just because it'll give you the experience of what you're expecting for your preschool teachers if you're not in the early childhood education field. Now, if you are in that field, awesome, go for it. But if this is brand new to you and you don't know anything about preschool curriculum, I don't recommend that you just off-source your teaching right away. I would still like you to probably be in the classroom and know what your teachers are experiencing. You could always hire the co-teacher with you so that you guys can learn it together. But I do like to have a little bit of skin in the game and know exactly what my preschool teachers are experiencing. So when I was going through that process, I wore the 3 hats, but eventually I was pregnant with my 4th child. I had just gotten remarried the previous year and was pregnant. And of course, I had my older 3 kiddos, but with this 4th one, it was gonna be a baby. And that little baby, I didn't want to take to preschool every day with me and have to do the 2.5-hour classes, the morning and afternoon, and still take care of the baby during the middle of it. So I thought, let me hire a teacher. And then what I did was I converted the garage so that the teacher could teach the preschool classes outside in the garage and I could hang out in my home with, of course, my daughter. And I really was trying to figure out what is my role, just like Deanna was asking, what do I do during the day if I don't teach preschool, right? Hey, let's take a quick second here. I wanted to ask you, how are you doing? I mean, it's exciting to start a preschool, but are you feeling kind of alone? Is there anyone that you have to talk to about these exciting ideas or even some of your fears or some of your questions, right? Do you have a notebook full of questions? I bet you do. How would you love to be surrounded by myself and hundreds of successful preschool owners on the same journey as you're on, starting, running, and growing your preschool? I'd like to invite you to our Preschool All-Stars. It's an exclusive membership community where that's honestly the only place that I hang out online. And we're there to support you, cheerlead you on, and answer all of your questions. Truly, you will never be alone inside of Preschool All-Stars. You'll also have access to our exclusive, extensive library of done-for-you files, step-by-step video trainings, and all of my systems. I can't wait for you to jump in. Just click the link in the description or go to preschoolallstars.com, and I can't wait for you to join us so that you'll never feel alone again. What do I do during the day if I don't teach preschool, right? Well, if you hired a teacher, you let her teach. Let her do her thing. I do not like to micromanage my teachers. I said, here is the requirements from where the students are, and we do assessments and we find out exactly where they are, and then we find out how far we can get them in one preschool year. And that's her goal, is to use the curriculum that she chooses, and of course she's got my same philosophies, so I don't mind any of the curriculum she's teaching. And the goal is for her just to get the students from this point to this point in that 9 to 10 month preschool period. And so she has her goal, she knows exactly what's expected of her. I train her, of course, really well, but then my responsibilities as the director owner hat is just to manage the school and to help my teacher have a great experience and keep my preschool parents happy and enroll new students, okay? The majority of my time was spent in either being on the phone, talking or texting to my preschool parents, or talking or texting or doing tours for new parents. Those were my 2 biggest responsibilities and the things that took my most time, which I was totally fine with. I was getting new students into the school and I was supporting the ones that were already there, right, with the families. Now, my teacher is really there to support the students. I'm there to support the families and to bring in new families into our preschool program, and of course to support my teachers. But once you've got them trained and you have your meetings every now and then, it doesn't require a lot of time and hand-holding with the teachers because they have a great experience and a great, environment and families. They're already part of everything. So it's just a little bit of extra help for you on the teacher side once they're already trained. But yeah, that was pretty much my 2 biggest responsibilities, was to bring in new families into our program and to love them and make them have a wonderful experience while they were there, so that they would share the message with everyone else that we had a great preschool program. So that's definitely what I would say is your two biggest responsibilities. And then of course I oversaw the curriculum, the assessments, and any event or field trip, things like that I wanted to make sure gave our preschool a wonderful family experience. Post in the comments how many hats and which hats are you wearing? Teacher, director, owner, all three? Have you taken one off? Did you hire a teacher? Did you hire a director? Are you just the owner? And did you take them all off, like me, and sell your preschool? Post in the comments how many hats you're wearing. You might be wearing one too many, and I can definitely help you take one of those hats off and hire a teacher, a director, or even help you sell your preschool. Thanks for watching, and please comment, like, and subscribe so we can get more women looking at these videos. See you next time.